to my race to get that picture before time is up. A lot more sober this time around, so let's see how talky I am. Oh man, that was oh, crap. Anyway, where did I leave off? Head to the location marked on the paper snow. Great. I'm not even sure if I remember what all that was. How much time I got left? 2 days. 2 days exactly. So, ooh, that means I got tomorrow night, and then I got tonight and tomorrow night, basically. Oof. I might have to, yeah. Okay, we can do this.
My time with the Spina has taught the not carrying one at all.
I just have to remember all my controls again because I guess got done playing Fallout. Oh, that is a long way away. Shit, I probably should do that. I don't know how long I got. Alright, well, we'll do that before I finish. Alright, so the paper snow, I really don't remember where I left off. I was so tired and I was just like, done.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
Okay.
Hey there! Proper send down from the Spina with love. To ashes! Ha! Coming at ya! Teamwork is dreamwork! Hey there! Attack! Watch out! Watch out!
Let's end this quickly.
Be gone!
Wait, where did that come from?
Eyes on me! Windblade! Watch out! Feeling lucky? Hey there! Proper send-up!
God, this thing just won't die. This shield, I don't know how to get through the shield.
To ashes! Haha! A proper send-off from the Stina with love.
Finally.
Watch out! Hey there! Ha! Cha! Haha! Hiya! A proper send-off from the Stina with love. Wingblade! Ha! Sa! Ja! 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 Ha! Oh! This one's got your name on it!
You need to hurry up. Roast and fry.
Watch
This
out!
one's well done. You need to hurry up.
Get off the edge.
Roast and fry.
Coming at ya!
This one's well done.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This one's got your name on it!
This one's well done.
You gonna come back up here now?
This one's well done.
Where are you?
This one's
I'm not in combat. Oh God, for fuck's sake, who's that? I'm just gonna try to run away. This battle just got all weird.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. What are they for? Paimon's seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows. It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you.
Well, that can't be good.
But how did a relic of your death die end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious. Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Ooh, that sounds pretty dangerous. And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on
Oh,
Child,
there he
that's
is
for sure.
again.
Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhang Li soon.
crunching.
The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go, Paimon.
And here we go again. No, I don't want to fight. Although I do want to trigger these. Whatever. Oh, Rune Hunter. Let's try not to fight him.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
None of your business.
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly. Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Money.
Why, Mora, of course.
Yep.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Yeah, because, of course, why not?
Glaze lilies.
Just
Well,
add some more fetch
all the way out
quests.
here. Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingsa Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right. Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the
boy.
wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance, If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. That's correct. Your singing will surely bring out the strongest fragrance from the flowers.
So how good is your singing? Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
Oh, come on.
We'll only know once she starts singing.
Alright, well, I guess I gotta start singing. La 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 la.
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da
Oh,
da 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 da.
Why that?
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand Carolina?
Hey there! Hiya!
I really think I might need to... I might be a little too, under-leveled. I sure hope I have enough... It's good enough to get me to where I need to be.
Fire! Well, with rocks. Windblade! Be gone!
I'll just see if I can level some
Those
stuff up.
weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
Of course not.
That's so lame.
That's so lame.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's... What's-her-face?
Yangu? Who's that? You've completely forgotten my name, haven't you?
No, I'm just teasing you.
That reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious
I don't
attitude
remember
now?
it.
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the
Same.
Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7.
Barbados.
The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago.
First time I've heard the Raiden Shogun name in my game.
Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old.
Oh, merely.
Whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the
Oh,
time of his
yeah.
passing.
It was about time for him to move on.
This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
First time for everything.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that conversation for another day.
Okay.
You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies?
Yeah, before you decide to go on a whole tangent there.
I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
Bye.
That just about does it. Our
Really?
preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished.
Of course, only mostly finished.
Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Do.
Huh? What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and... Ratatouille?
Felix!
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Yeah.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue
Fight!
Chising
Fight!
are not the sort to
Fight!
give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millelith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. On us? That's the Chising for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides?
Oh no, I'm gonna start a
Will
fire.
you use your sword to turn the balance?
I'm going to absolutely stoke the fire and start some chaos.
Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Of course.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle
Good.
things back
I
at
don't like you
Wangsheng
anyway.
funeral
Go away.
parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion,
I'm not.
it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
I'll still do that so I can light it.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to check my characters here.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Damn. Oh, yeah, that's something we can do later. I do want to... Let me just... Bennett's attack is at 267. Yeah, that's low. Lynette and Kaya would be much better. Amber's attack is at 500. Nice. Probably should use her a little bit more often. But I think I'm going to switch to Kaya for now. Just because I don't feel like playing.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
I bet you are. Alright. Where am I going? I know what I'm doing. Absolutely. Ooh. Go to the golden house. Oh, what's this? Well, I'm a little underleveled.
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it
Oh,
was
that's a lot of
even
money.
fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted, right?
Do you
In
not
that case, maybe
do you
they
not
won't
see the
notice
guy?
if a few Mora go missing.
Hey. Oh.
Oh, so it's a trap. Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here.
Yeah, don't pull Naboo and touch
Even
something
if
other
we
than.
can't take any, we can still have a
Oh,
closer look,
Paimon.
right?
It's not like it's
Or better
food.
yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true.
You know, there's a guy laying on the ground just to your side there. Paimon, you should be able to see him right there.
Quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look!
Thank
What
you.
happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
Get ready for a fight. Look, a nice big open area to fight in.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
No.
Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my
Interesting.
way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
The battle.
So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could
Me.
say that.
I am too.
When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of... But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong...
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there? Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up. This chance is hard to come by. So show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the p.3 Harbinger. So come now, amuse me. And don't you dare disappoint. Passable level.
Coming at ya. This one's got your name on it.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it. Poor
Power
time.
that ended Python.
How unbecoming. You've made some progress. Dodge this. Passable effort. Poor timing.
A proper send-up from
Run
the
all you
Spina with
like.
love.
Not bad, not bad. Not bad. You've got a trick or haha. Good. No wonder
Oh, come
Senora was
on.
so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
I just did, and then you go and get another.
Not bad.
All you do is run.
Windblade. Hey there. Hey there.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Oh, coming at ya. Ha-ha. Attack. That's the way.
Something else catch your eye?
Coming at ya. Prepare to be blown away. Umbrella warfare, I
You've got
guess.
some skills.
Windblade.
No use hiding back there. Freeze. What's the hurry?
Coming at ya. This one's got yours.
Easy peasy.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
Ooh. Ooh. That was interesting.
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking more Axis Gnosis now.
Oop.
I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
No. Do I have to fight him again? Oh boy. This isn't even my final form! Oh, for fuck's sake. It's impressive, though. Nice cape.
This is going to cost you!
Okay. Not sure why that had to happen. Oh, here we go again.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the told Mouse to me on purpose. No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it!
Watch out! Ah! Eyes on me!
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it!
Coming at ya! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Huh!
Die.
A proper send-off from the Spina with love.
Freeze!
What the hell was that?
Cool it! Don't push your luck.
Oh, hey. That hurt.
Dodge this!
To ashes! Coming at ya!
Some you win,
Alright.
and some you lose.
Easy peasy.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis.
Yeah, no shit.
You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
I've been running around the world doing quests and shit and just all this tangential stuff, and I got XP and I leveled up and all that sort of stuff.
You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
I must bring this amiable conversation to an end.
Amiable?
My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting
Yeah.
to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries
I kind
of
of thought
contracts.
that.
As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as p.3 harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the vortex. who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How could an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed.
Indeed.
The one that was given to you was just a byproduct
They say that a
of
lot.
our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle.
Sure,
Using
yeah.
the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
Oh, can we just be done with this already? Ooh, that looks good. Yes, wait, isn't this a Pokemon? Kayagura or something?
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Hey, grab some more on your way out.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
Oh, that looks... Yeah, that looks good. Oh no. Don't tell me the palace is gonna get destroyed. Oh, poor Ningwei.
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go.
Really? You wouldn't have been able to see the giant snakes?
Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Hi, Xiao.
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Qixing. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
That's a lot of power right there.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pin in Paimon's...
Really? Because it doesn't seem like they're doing anything. They're just kind of waiting.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? So will the power of the Qixing, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed
should.
this together, and our conclusion is
Boobs.
not necessarily.
What? But all of you were supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista
Oh,
when it
yeah.
piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Dun dun dun! That's impressive. Okay. Boo 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 pew 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 pew. Uh-oh. And this is where I come in. Let's do this! Avengers! Oh wait, wrong property.
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go up too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? What wishes to witness?
Looks like I went too far.
Windblade!
Hey you! Be gone!
Eyes on me!
You know, these guys are wet all the time, and I've got Kaya.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar.
Really should have been
Be
using
careful not to get hit.
that. And then I get hit. Alright.
What's the Fatui? Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Dodge this.
Coming at ya!
I will end this quickly.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many between too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
I hate these guys.
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is Adeptal air! That light from your body, it's like the tile through your cars! Wow! It's a Matapine shockwave! This granny's really strong!
Looks like I went too far.
Watch out! Fire! Well, with rocks.
Who's next?
Watch out! Windblade!
Freeze! This isn't good.
Power of the desert hut! With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Oh god. Ooh. So I'm just trying to dodge attacks right now? Okay. Really gotta protect this one. I don't know what happens if I lose even just one, but...
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt him. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Attack! That's the way. No longer.
Don't get frostbite. What's the hurry?
Good lord! It's power unlike I've ever seen before!
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
So sorry. Cool it.
To ashes.
My duty.
Look at me.
Let's move.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades. Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the gods.
Season's greetings. I'm sure it's got something to do with freezing so many enemies in one fight. Hell yeah!
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Oh, please tell me I don't have to go through that all over again. Child's gonna have a lot to answer for. Oop! So much for protecting those. They're impressive.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
Really?
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
Aw, I knew that was gonna
What's the
happen.
meaning of this?
I knew she was gonna lose her precious Jade
I
Chamber.
understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Of course, I didn't think she was going to destroy it herself. So we just dropped a building on him. Okay. Oh my. What was in that chamber? That's a lot of fire. Aww.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance.
Legs.
If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
Yes.
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
I love her legs.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right.
Sucker.
Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so Why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down?
Ching ching.
Didn't we?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time,
I really don't remember who this is.
Tasty thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter.
Niggling?
Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Bother us no more.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Chising will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. Oh, right. It's nice that we've got peace.
Yeah.
But we're forgetting one thing.
Rex Lapis.
He wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death too?
Yeah,
Hyman
just...
doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshan Funeral Parlor.
Oh boy. Can't wait to see how this turns out.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Yep, of course. Nothing's easy.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you! You're also one of the Harbingers?
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements. And our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the Harbingers are here.
Oh, yeah, Paimon, just say that out loud so that these guys can hear that I'm not going to be able to fight them, but I plan on getting stronger so that next time I see them I can kill them. What's to stop them from just stopping me now?
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit...
Yeah, that thing that happened just like 20 minutes ago?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
The contract is fulfilled.
I knew there was something about him.
That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee.
Okay,
Sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chio? No, wait.
So, I wasn't wrong. He did kill the Archon.
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa
I mean,
and
it does explain why he was so picky about the rite of parting.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky and all of Lyric goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Yeah, I never really thought Rex Lapis was dead, honestly. Like, right off the bat, I'm like, no, that's not, no.
Bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see. Am I right?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue, together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come, until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. That's right, which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form.
Yeah.
All of these things turned out as I had planned. There was only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I
So,
think it is excellent.
Maybe
I had
help
always
replace the
feared
Jade
that it
Palace
too
that
soon
was
for them to
destroyed.
take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
No.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this. Wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always call it as you see it?
No. That's a stupid
Well
thing.
then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, Child.
Come, Child.
I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Ooh, nice walk.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. I'm has no idea what could be a good trade for a gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Of course. Oh. Excuse me. Oh. Oh. That made me slightly faint. Oof. Ah. There it is. Robbing the bank.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Yeah, most people still believe that the Archon is dead, and I guess he's going to keep it that way.
One-Win Bookhouse. Guess this is where we go to buy books in Lit.
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
I am?
Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't selling.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingce village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and then.
Did somebody say out-of-print books?
Hello?
Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection? Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by. Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingce and pay a visit to Chang the Ninth? Just take it as a chance to get some respite from the hustle and bustle of
Trying not to
Liyue
do
Harbor.
side quests right now.
We all need that once in a while.
Great. I don't want to do this right now.
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide? It's super duper interesting.
Ooh, Glaze Lily. Glaze Lily. Silk flowers. Oh, no, guess not. Silk flowers. More silk flowers. Another glaze lily. Grab them while I can. Probably gonna need them later.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the
boy.
culprit.
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think? I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that p.3 fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
p.3? They certainly are very
Wretch
suspicious.
Wang?
Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Wrench Wayne? Sounds like a porn name.
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
Listen to the announcement.
Hear ye all! The Chising's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season.
Baby!
So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Yeah, I was to say.
It's a translation on what the Chising's announcement said. So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Chising already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything.
Oh, who cares? Let's just move on.
Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look. Look, it's Ningguang and Kuching. Are they saying something?
I want to see Chi-Chi again.
As said, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our
Oh god, this girl again.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Chising always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa!
But it is.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
What? She spoke in dialogue. Well, I mean, I knew they had voice actors, but I can't remember I don't remember if she's ever done that. You know, outside of like maybe battle sounds.
Perhaps mementos for Rex Lap?
Oh God.
And to think I'd put my best perfume on before coming here, thinking you'd like it. But it seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rex Lapis. Well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And that's 3 gone in 1 stroke.
Oh God. Get a robe. Yeesh.
As for the mortals and Adepti of Liyue, what shape shall our relationship take from now on?
Whoops.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Sh.t kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Sh.t kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
I mean, this really explains why he was so aloof when it comes to money.
You're right. I do lack the Mora.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Oh my God,
We were
Pyron.
only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the 7.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult.
Yay.
The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. Yes, the nation has been closed by order of its deity, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
Oh yeah.
Raiden?
Of course, Raiden would be associated with Electra, considering that Raiden is the god of thunder.
Case. And since Raiden is also the shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. In order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
Okay, interesting.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Anemo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods. And of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Oh boy.
Well then.
I do, but I don't have time
suppose
for
you'll
that.
have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
Alright, quest complete. Give me my rewards. Alright. Wow, look at all that. Alright, Archon quests. Does it say what? Oh, okay. Okay, let's check this. Oh. That's not where I wanted to go. Alright. Take a moment to take care of a few things here.
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly? Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when another person to count on is always good after all. But
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Ah, yes. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Blonde. Dresses all funny. Wait! Do you mean... Does that stranger's face look anything like hers?
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even
Seriously? How does this have anything to do
Yep.
with Kaya? I just can't prove that you're related anyway.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya. Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want and should this stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey. Please don't talk down on yourself like that. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in this. Well, as to further news about him, he stands guard at the city gate. I wish you every success.
Come on, I just want to get on with everything.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing to. Ad Astra Abyss. Ad Astra Abyss.
Alright. Okay. Ooh, intertwined fate. What is this? Okay, I'll get back to that in just a second.
Rosula's logo.
Oh, another key. Okay. So, I'm trying to find how to get to where I need to get to. Interlude chapter. Right. Okay. Wait, why am I... Is that... Oh, is that what I need to do? Chapter 1, Act 4, Prelude?
Signed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Alright, well... Lawrence! How's it going?
Honorary Knight is something a stranger with an eye patch. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some...
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more... Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. You should go ask him.
Oh boy. This game, I tell ya.
What? You need something? Here, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of material. I can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Eight. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him.
She'll share? Well, anyway, let's go to the
Hey. Hey, Chuck.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any...
That I have. He comes here every night. Just to drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master D-Luke's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's D-Luke for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait...
Let's see. This one? Ah! Well done.
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
Interesting cape.
He's really here? Let's go.
Really? Alright, let's see who this is.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
I wonder what the conversation would have been like if I was playing the male character. Because obviously I'd be looking for a female, and they're like, oh, does this person have a face that looks like hers? So what would the conversation be for a male character?
That little one beside you.
That's not true, and you know it.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me?
Dainsleif.
Sure.
He was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
But I will require advance payment.
There it is.
500 mora, and 3 answered questions.
Alright, sounds
The
good.
500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions, and that's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of...
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now. The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong. I only wish to know what your choices are. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to... I know everything that I should.
Oh boy.
Well, answer the question.
It was me.
Is that your answer? I see. Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity?
Oh, that
so
one.
That's your answer? I see. Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
Those with visions.
So, this is your answer then. I understand. It seems that you're different from him.
Ooh.
I'll take that 500 more. Now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss. Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss Mages.
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too. We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all.
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
Interesting.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something. Uh-huh. We're super duper strong.
What's this wee stuff, Paimon?
Manner. It's just like his. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon. Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
I sure hope this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I gotta just... Right, so... Right, because that's... Jade Chamber's rebuilding. That's something completely different. It sounds like something like the path through the storm. That sounds like what I would need to do, but I'm not going to do the chasm thing. That's off. So, right. Alright, well, it does seem like this is where I need to be.
It's raining again.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss, the Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods. Hmm? Oh, it's not.
Oh, apparently I'm going in here then. Alright, well, I guess. Let's do this.
It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
done yet.
Hey there! Fire! Well, with the... Oh! Watch out!
Power that ended Hypedon!
Cool it!
Hey there! Hey there! A proper send-off! Windblade! Watch out!
Freeze!
Hey there!
Excuse me while I die just a little bit. Oh, that's interesting. That explains why they were all wet. Wolf hook. That's new. Oop. Oh, okay.
Windblade!
Shoot these things.
Dodge this!
Coming at ya! Coming at ya!
Cool it!
Feeling lucky? Proper send-off! From the Spina with... Coming at ya! Hey there!
Okay, fun.
Just a few abyss mages. Seems like that herald might have already left. The abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's
Inconceivable
very
madness.
foundations. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers, and the creatures of the abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by icons.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dame.
Well, we do have some history. I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom. Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf. Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
Wolvendom. Okay, what's next? Where's there it is. Well, it looks like that's higher up on a cliff than that, so let's use that. These are usually up on high places. Plus, I want to see where I am on my. Nope, nothing new there. Okay. Plus, I would like to maybe run into some dandelions. Nice to farm some of those. Those two. There we go. There's a dandelion. Yeah, I saw that coming. Usually whenever there's a chest sitting there alone. There's definitely something caught in my throat, and it's just...
How fortunate.
Causing all sorts of issues. Ooh, dandelion. It's worth having to climb up. See, the dandelions are part of the ingredients for the item I need to help me find the animoculus.
Windblade!
Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Alright, what's this?
Lord of Wolvendom, great wolf king of the north, sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only. No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
But where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
Indeed.
Yeah, there's that indeed again.
Flames?
They say that
It's an
so
abyssal
much.
spell. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a look nearby.
Ooh, I hear wolves howling. Oh, for fuck's sake.
where those bonfires are. Looks like the abyss really... Yikes! Where do these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
Who would have thought?
Dodge this!
Alright. Leveling them up really did seem to help. Oh, yay!
Helpful.
Probably should be collecting as many of these as possible. Probably needed for one of my ascensions that I have.
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first. That's the way. Umbrella warfare, I guess. Wingblade. Coming at ya. Eyes on me. Wingblade. Whew, that's that. Let's go check out that bonfire. Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss.
Alright.
Have you finished searching?
Yes, yes, yes.
I searched around these parts and found some signs myself, but they were left behind by Abyss mages. It seems that even an Abyss Herald would not... We should leave as well.
Oh, come on.
No. Let's get a move on then.
Oh, Storm Terror's lair. Alright then. Of course, why not? Why wouldn't it be? Hey, bully, what's up?
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's Lair, but I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of old Mondstadt, the dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin?
No.
If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Alright, fine, whatever. Good lord, that's too far to run. Oh, look, more baddies.
There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
Yep.
Dodge this. Don't push your luck. Cool it.
Watch out! Fire! Well, with rocks.
Dodge this.
Hey there!
To ashes!
Windblade!
Freeze. Cool it.
Reinforcements?
Coming at ya! Be gone!
Freeze. This moment will be frozen in time.
Good lord. I am definitely needing to upgrade my...
Fire! Well, with rock.
Dodge this.
Hey there! Watch out! Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Cool it. What's the hurry?
Oh, I need to level up my characters, or at least their weapons or something.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Do they fucking healed. But I guess I have you to thank for that.
Dodge this.
Coming at ya!
Power that ended Haishan!
Freeze. Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Hey there! Hiya! Coming at ya!
Cool it.
Prepare to be blown away! Windblade! Hey there!
Oh, that was annoying. Without fire, those things can be a pain in the ass.
So in the end, we still couldn't...
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly.
No.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys. Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
You know, Dane, you keep talking... Where are they now, and...
He no longer travels. I'm afraid
Okay.
that traveling can be to exhaust.
Oh, is that how it is?
I still have some things left unfinished.
Alright, yep, good. See you later.
Once you find your sibling, Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is either way, we should settle down in
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end. While you're still traveling, you should...
What? What?
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there.
From here I thought I was almost done with this.
Whoa, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you...
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here.
Indeed.
Indeed.
There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was... My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I no longer remember. I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here?
Sure, why not? I see them all the time.
To be found, even for a single dandelion.
Okay, what's going on here? Yeah? Okay.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out, huh? Yeah, but how could that be? You only
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent. As for why... Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. At least you now know, at this time, the most important thing is that yes. And this is something you must keep in mind. May you find your kin at the end of that journey.
Alright, yep, go.
For now.
Bye. I need this chapter to end.
After all, I did take...
What the hell is... Oh, I'm laying on a fork. Okay. Yay! More rewards. Okay. Okay. I guess we're doing this.
This is Wolvendom. People from Mondstadt hardly ever come, even though it's not so far away from the city. It's survival of the... like those super duper massive ones over there.
Oh boy. Yep.
Watch out! Coming at ya! Attack!
Oh, wow. Okay then. Ooh. Electro. Is this that guy that I got?
Thank you.
Do not worry. Wolves, friends. But you...
We're just some bored...
Don't smell boring.
We
Don't smell boring.
You smell like... Knights of Favonius. I am Razor.
Razor.
Are you one of the Knights of Favonius too?
I am not.
Oh.
My wolf pack. They are my family.
Your family?
Yes. They raised me. We live together. We are family.
Okay, but you should have still learned better English by now.
So many questions.
They are angry with me. I help you.
Don't worry. Paimon will get her friend. She's stronger than she looks.
No,
Oh,
no
boy.
need. When knights try to help.
Don't be silly. Wait here.
Oh. And this might be why I have to do this one first. This might be something I need. Okay. But guess what? I already have the meat.
Wolves catch 5 or 6 every hunt. Don't worry. At least you did better than other knight friend. The red one. Bernie girl.
Bernie girl?
If she was here, whole mountain is fire.
Are they talking about
She'll catch
Amber?
even one boar. I must go. Here is not safe.
What a weird Bernie girl.
The meaning of Lupical. Excuse me a second. I have to go use the bathroom.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Let's go find Amber. No. Actually, where am I? Oh, I'm getting pretty close to another pole. This one's only got 12 hours left. Considering that I've already got some pretty good characters here, I probably don't need to. Because I've got Ningguang twice, I got Tikabe twice. Who's the other one there? Kirara. Yeah, kind of nice to have her, but well, we'll see what's on the next banner.
Where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
I'm just glad I got Navia. I didn't realize how cool how much I would love her. Oh, there can be dandelions over here. farm the dandelions when I can. Get all those animalculous.
Windblade!
Amber, Amber. Bernie girl.
Windblade! Windblade!
Hi, Paimon. Hi, Traveler. What can
Hi, Amber. Amber, do you know a wolf boy from Wolvendom?
Who?
He said you guys hit it off like a mountain on fire.
Oh,
What
boy.
on earth? Strange. He said he would wait for you at your regular spot. Did
What?
you lose your memory or something?
My memory is fine, but you've been eating magic matsutake again, haven't you, Paimon? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Magic matsutake?
Purple.
Paimon may have had a couple the other day. But that's not the point. Paimon's not loopy.
Oh, Paimon, you absolutely are loopy.
Do you really not know that?
I don't know what you're talking about. But on the subject of wolves, I've been investigating something recently. In the past, the wolves never dared venture outside of Wolvendom. But now they're getting brave. I heard they attacked a cart fleet near Drunkard Gorge.
Drunkard Gorge?
If you have time, could you come and check out the situation with me? Awesome. I knew I could count on you. Let's go.
Let's go. Alright, where do we go to get to Drunkard Gorge? Alright. Geronimo!
Look, up ahead. Something's happening.
More fights!
Ain't no wolf pack. Looks like it's the hilly trails attacking the carts after all.
Huh. Not such a enough talk.
Let's go beat up Hilly Churls.
You haven't won yet. Not bad.
This one's got your name on it!
Dodge this.
Bless you.
Dodge this!
Piece of cake.
So, the
Cake.
hilly trolls have been starting to flex their muscles on the back of the wolf scare.
That's right. But I must say, if you think that they attacked Springvale this morning.
Springvale? That's crazy.
That's crazy talk.
It's unheard of. I thought I would take my chances
like her
on
voice.
the road after the wolves had their fun. I never thought the hilly churls would show up too.
Sounds slightly
We should
familiar.
head there soon and see how bad the situation is. But first things first, you should assess the damage to your cart.
I'll take a look.
Alright, well, okay, that's nearby. Talk to Giraffe. Giraffe? How can that still how does that sound like the animal giraffe? Giraffe.
Oh dear. This is awful.
That's terrible.
Except he's not actually injured.
Right. It's awful. The wolves frighten him so.
That really hit. Do you remember any significant?
I've never seen a...
No details then. Let's investigate the...
Investigate. I want to get this done because I want to go to sleep. Since I've only got one more day left, really, unless I find some time to do it before it ends. I still actually got to do those other pictures too, so.
From them, we can tell the number and size. This time, they're...
They must be right behind you.
Yes, yes.
2 meters.
Hey, wolves are mysterious creatures.
That's just a little shorter than me. Broken tooth.
This is a wolf's tooth. He must have smashed into the door when he pounced. Any...
Hi Amber, how's it going?
Wolf fur. I heard the color looks nothing like Mondstadt wolf fur, based on what the books say.
Hair looks
that'd be
different at any
interesting.
place on the body. Same applies...
But look at this.
Another hair. But what's that stuck to it?
It's the seed of a wolf hook berry. Look, there are little hooks on the seed. The only places this grows in Mondstadt are Wolvendom and Bright
Yep.
Crown.
So it's Wolvendom wolf?
From that area, yes. But it could be that there are other wolf... This doesn't tell us everything, but it does give us a strong lead. I'll go and
Okay.
see to the villagers before...
Okay. Okay.
How is your investigation?
What?
Yes, I see. I have recovered. So,
Yeah.
Knights
Okay,
of
good.
Favonius,
Hipster.
what
What
have you
are you
found out?
wearing?
From inspecting the wolf fur left at the scene, we can tell that the wolves came from... But please remain calm. I will head to Wolven... The Knights of Favonius will not...
Good.
How rude.
In the
Yeah.
meantime, we'll just...
Please, don't do anything.
We do things a bit differently around here.
They're pretty tall.
Goodbye.
Well, fine then.
It's awful. Really is.
What is?
Their future outlook, I mean. Young people could be so impulsive sometimes. If it's not too much to ask.
It's no trouble. That's what we're here for. Leave it to us.
Off.
Wolvendom. Such an original name. And there we go. So you never met this person before.
Who's there?
Chill out, Razor. It's...
You are also not?
So, you don't know each other after all?
No. This girl also red.
Oops.
But not so burny, like other girl.
Okay, sorry about that. My headphones got unplugged.
This is starting to make sense. Is this the wolf boy you were talking about?
Correct.
So who's the other Bernie girl?
Help me out.
With what?
No time. I sent Lupa call away. People coming.
Those guys from earlier?
I understand, but for...
I smell blood. Quick.
Blood?
Ew.
I hope the wolves didn't...
Excuse me. Lampgrass.
Blood droplets.
Not human blood. Wolf blood. Lupical blood.
Lupical.
Are you
Lupercal is family fate gave me. When wolf accepts human as its own, or human accepts wolf, that is Lupercal.
Sounds like gibberish to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
That's strange. Where does the word come from? Surely it wasn't made up by the wolves.
It's just the name he gave.
Who's he?
Guardian of this land.
Wouldn't that be Barbados, though?
Enough! Another clue.
Enough?
Hey, wait!
Okay.
This is your chance to prove...
He's already...
This is getting interesting. Not interested. Ooh, look at those claw marks. Yikes.
This is him. We find his blood. Bad men did this.
Oh, poor puppy.
How terrible!
I do agree that it's awful, but...
We didn't attack village. Not a black wolf and his pack.
Who's Code?
Guardian of this land.
That's now the second time you've brought that up.
I take Lupercal further in. Follow me.
Okay. Oh. No, just iron, of course. Yep, see. I'll have to check him out later.
Whoa, if that one from earlier was 2 meters high, imagine how high this one must be.
Yeah, are you sure that you know what you're talking about, Paimon? Because 2 meters high is almost 6 feet. Oh, this looks like a big, wide open area to have a battle in. Oh yeah, I remember this now. You know where we are, Paimon. We were just here with that other person.
Help me. Collect these.
Aren't those wolf hook seeds?
Crush them. Put on wound, bleeding.
It's true. Wolfhook seeds have a liquid coating that not only functions as a mild painkiller, but also has a hemostatic effect. I read that in a book.
Why?
I have no idea.
Hooks help seeds move. Liquid stops pain. Animal doesn't feel hooks. They take seeds far away. Purple teacher told me so.
Purple teacher?
I stay here. Take care of this one. I answer Red Girl's question.
Right. And if that lot does come back, your wolf friend is not clear of my suspicion just yet. But we'll still need to fetch those seeds.
Alright, what do we need? Collect wolf hook.
Looks like this.
Yes, I have plenty of wolf hook. Let's move on.
Have we got enough?
Yes.
Razor was just telling me about the Woven Code of Conduct.
Mind-blowing stuff.
Thank you.
We've looked everywhere
Oh,
and
boy.
haven't seen...
Yep, that's wolves for you.
Uh-oh.
What are you...
Revenge.
It's him! The one who was raised by wolves!
Huh?
Hopkins the Marvelous. You really want to start something?
It was you. I can't believe you would help. They throw you some scraps and you treat them like kin? Have you...
Enough! Yeah! You can't talk about Razor like that!
The Knights of Favonius are gonna...
We did not raid village.
What is this disturbance to which I awaken?
Oh. Hello.
This is no offering to Boreas.
I get to play as Razor.
Not only do you come from my kind, So too do you fail to recognize your own transgression. I will not
Puppy!
stand for such impertinence.
Hi, puppy. Let's see what you can do. Not. You do a lot of damage. Oh. Oh.
Proper send off from Messina with love.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Eyes on me! Watch out!
Alright, well, Beidou's pretty much useless.
This one's got your name on it! Be gone!
This is gonna be a tough fight. Immune to that? Awesome.
Umbrella warfare, I guess! Fire! Well, with rocks. Hey there!
Yeah, I'm not too sure about this fight. I think my best bet is just to pound him with this. Ouch. Let's throw some defense. Hey, get back here! Oh, for fuck's sake! This what is going on here? Okay, this is just annoying. Come on! Interesting. Was not expecting this.
Please, calm.
It's just like he said. An outside wolf pack coming in and breaking the rule. But Razor, you fight not with claws, but with the
I am not like them. I don't belong.
You are and you are Razor's Lupercal amongst humans. If you ever wish, you may train with me.
Yes, please.
I have nothing for...
Oh, please just say that this is the end of the chapter and that's all I need to do. I need to move on here.
Hey, Razor, what's that look for? Why don't you come?
Yeah, you have a friend in, that red Bernie friend of yours?
Yes.
You're not safe in the wild anymore.
I'm fine. Don't worry. But I'm not city human. But also not wolf. Thank you, traveler. Paimon and other red girl.
Other red girl.
Hey, we've been with you all this time, and you still don't even know my name?
Goodbye.
Alright. To be continued. Alright. Oh, I bet you that's where I get to go train. Better not go touch that quite yet. Really? I hope this doesn't take too long.
Oh, yes! Yes! They have the audacity to go. The 7 dragons. Gods. No ancient. Still, this time is different. Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lan? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarder.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
Sounds like fun.
Treasure.
Yes.
As long as they drop
They're
those
known as
badges.
Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Ah, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber and Mondstadt. But who is Big Sis of the South?
You are correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Lee. Some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her Big Sis of the gods.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered, despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be in. They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins, then send an expert thief inside to steal the treasure.
To this end?
Yeah.
Indeed. He is an
Indeed.
extraordinary individual. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers. Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat Travel Guide, then? Correct. So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince—
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already have their hands full. They don't have any time to investigate rumors about treasure hoarder activity. But anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface. So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Leave this commission to us.
Oh, thank you so—
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member. Well then, good luck.
Okay. Oh. Alright, whatever. We'll just have to go push our way through this. Hopefully it won't take too long. Except it's right in the middle of an area that I don't have unlocked. That's not too far away. We can do that one.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Is that another sword? Okay. I don't know if I got the flying achievement yet or not, but I came pretty close. I must have come close the other time when I was... Oh, I should unlock this. Right here? Oh, there we go. Sure. Again, I just hope this doesn't take too long.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable.
Oh, fuck. Come on. See, I hate that. Like, sometimes I don't hit the button right and...
There aren't many guards
Ooh, nice
here.
music.
Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Wait, didn't I already get the season's greetings? Oh, come on. Stop freezing me. That's my job.
Direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
Oh my. I like this. Not a lot of places like this in this game. It's a lot of open world, above ground shit. So I like seeing it. I like seeing temples and dungeons like this. It'd be more interesting if they were a little bit more puzzle oriented and a little bit more non-linear, but
This looks like a person. Could it be the... Why is he in that position? That's... Why is... And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding...
this is interesting.
The Grand Thief hasn't moved in... hello?
Curious side and curious
It doesn't
side.
feel so good. Let's... now what? We can't stay here! Quick, run!
This
doesn't look
Oop.
good.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. This is getting interesting. This has gotten a little bit trickier. I like. And I think we're just gonna... This does not look like an easy fight.
Not spy. You have come here. You have seen as a herald.
Oh, there's a herald.
I will mete out your punishment.
See, I guess it does all come together.
An abyss herald?
Yeah. Could I... Was this available? No, I don't think this was available without doing the... Oh, maybe it was. I don't know.
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has got... The Abyss is unstoppable.
Crusader. Alright, well, I'll take you down.
What is this power? Pirates never seen it before. Careful, please don't get cocky.
Abyssal roar.
Freeze!
Hey there! Coming at ya! Windblade!
Cool it!
Watch out!
Dodge this!
A proper send-off from the Cena with love. Feeling lucky?
Freeze!
Feeling lucky? Yeah!
This moment will be frozen in time.
I see.
Oh
So
boy.
it's you.
There's so many people in this world know more about me than I know about myself.
In that case.
Oh. Bye then.
Such a strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had... Huh? What is it? Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Swiftly leave the ruins.
So, we meet
Oh,
again.
you again.
A little sooner than I had expected.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, could it be that you encountered...
Huh?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well.
That upside down statue of the Seven just seems so sacrilegious and so
Statue of
evil.
the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands.
It's
No,
like
I have never seen
I
such
feel
a
like
thing during my time
I feel like it
fighting
was
the
it's this world's version of
I have
Satanism.
my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power.
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way. We fought a big battle with that thing.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed.
Let's go! A rare...
Yeah. Can we just finish this? Oh, of course. I really gotta unlock more of these things. You know what? I'm just gonna go with that one. Oh, only one. Oh well. Oh, I should have grabbed those. Oh well. Oh, look, a treasure chest. I'll stop there and grab that. Oh, yep.
Is this an answer from this world?
Oh, I recognize that. That's interesting. Ooh, I'm gonna go grab that up there. Ooh, I'm high up. Yeah, I'll grab that teleporter before I get too far. Oh, are you gonna be in a cave or something? What the hell? Where the hell is it? Yeah, it's gotta be inside of here somehow. Oh, nope, there it is. The map was just being a little weird. Oh, look. Bad guys.
Power that ended high jump! Coming at ya! Attack! Feeling lucky?
I'll be happy once I start upgrading these guys as weapons and shit. I'm just trying to push through this.
No. They were just digging through these
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems like doing that a lot too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know.
They would. In fact, I was nearby investigating. They seemed to be searching the remains of ruin guards. However, they looked as.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to.
I certainly don't mean to be merciful toward, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance. One cannot discover, or rather, these abyss mages likely fear.
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking of.
All right, we should.
Paimon, you're so weak. You're so sensitive. Here we go again.
Nice. I'm starting to lose count.
And looky, looky, more bad guys. Oh, this time there's a thingamabobber with me.
Oh, so sorry.
Watch out! Fire! Well, with rocks. Watch out! Coming at ya! Attack! Prepare to be blown away! Hey there! To ashes! Coming at ya!
Freeze!
Hey there! Feeling lucky? Attack! That's the way.
Cool it!
Wing blade!
Dodge this!
Hey there! Ha! Watch out!
Freeze!
Yeah.
Wow. Besides the abyss, seems wherever we find it.
There are no coincidences in the world, just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
your
yeah,
appearance in
come
that
on.
tavern. Time is just wait. Forget it. Just some needless musings. The
Okay,
connection
yep,
between the abyss, or
sure.
rather, they are
And
both
keep on moving.
branches that have grown.
Branches.
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Conria.
Conria.
Conria? Really? The Abyss Order and... Oh. Speaking... Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time
I
ago,
know
the nation
about
of
Conria.
Conria... Huh?
How do I know about Conria?
You have memories of being there. But that
Oh.
nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Interesting.
Is that so? But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Conria you saw, what was it like?
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon found...
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your brother from within that meteorite.
It seems your brother woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your brother told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Teyvat?
The destruction of Khaenri'ah? He said...
That destruction you witnessed, it seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
I gotta find a way to review the opening parts of this, because it's years ago and I don't remember it.
Must have understood this world better than you did.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khaenri'ah. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago...
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Leo.
Yeah.
The whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khaenri'ah? Oh yeah, you can travel around the 7 nations to find this.
I probably know more about... Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god. It was a powerful nation, built...
It's like, I don't want to be fast-forwarding through all this exposition, but...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed.
Sounds like Babylon.
How could that be? The history books...
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our... Let's keep moving. I will tell you...
Oh, we're still doing this. I'd go here, but that looks like it's up on a cliff. Yeah, this is almost over. Oh, Beidou got beat up during that last fight. Alright, here we go again.
Over there! It's more... Dane was just saying how these ancient machines... So...
No. Ruin Guard is
right,
the name
now's
modern
the
people
time
have
for
given
all
these
this.
machines. These Ruin Guards were known as field tillers by the people of Khaenri'ah.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The people of Khaenri'ah like to give... The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the field tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
After the destruction of Khaenri'ah, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat. Perhaps resonating civilizations lost to time. They found their way to...
That sounds so sad.
Once you understand more, but no matter their past.
Don't get frostbite.
Eyes on me!
This one's got your name on it. Just be gone.
Cool it.
Hey there! Fire! Well, with rocks. Watch out!
Come on, get it together. Alright.
Huh? This abyss base dropped a talent.
This talisman seems perhaps it really does contain.
But Paimon can't read the.
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame.
What? Is.
Loom of Fate initial operation. The Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. It seems like they are still launching the operation.
Loom of Fate? What's that? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting. So, Dane.
I'm reading it now.
Come on. Yep, come on.
In
We're going.
short,
Keep on
The
going.
Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin. And I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time. You were thwarting an Abyss...
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile? Just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, they won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field.
Interesting.
So wait, the Abyss Order wants to be some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Very few
I'm all
people
for
today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Though of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to... Only the
I need to wrap
Abyss
this up.
Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. The talisman's message states that, and the new core that shall replace the old...
The eye of the very first field?
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting more
Yes. According, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to...
Oh boy.
Yep. Oh boy.
Since no one knows where the first field pillar is... Yeah! That tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway.
The cathedral.
Huh?
Nothing.
How many more spots? Please let this be almost over. I want to enjoy the game, I do. Normally I'd be like, fine, let it take as long as you want, but kind of under a time crunch. I guess it's not like all that important if I don't make it, but I just want to kind of...
huge statue, a
do
grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt, but how aware of this was the Animal Archon on receiving this gift?
Faith doesn't ask for anything.
As long as the gods have a clear...
Shh! We're about to enter, and actually, the animal...
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral.
Huh?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. When a non-believer steps onto... I have never received the favor... That's enough about that.
Okay, then we'll...
I should warn you about one thing. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rash also, meddling in...
Right, yeah. Okay. Been a while since I've been in here. Barbara Manatee!
On
Do you need anything today?
I forgot she was in here.
But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre de Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about... Of course you wouldn't...
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well,
Oh.
I didn't expect that. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the sun
Interesting.
that disappeared when nearly every member of the church joined in the church's
Uh,
records.
I know where it is.
assume. This incident has been called the Lost... Of course.
Nothing? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet.
Like other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other...
The Tyrant's final...
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached.
Balls of fire raining from...
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. Right. Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven.
It's okay.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get
Okay.
used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters.
Beautiful.
Those monsters?
She looks like a vampire queen.
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolven. Could it be
Oh
that
my
the
God.
Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom.
Then I will go as well.
Can we please not?
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue.
But you're also a
Right. We'll go give...
Oh, okay. But please, everyone, be careful.
And here we are again, off to yet another tangent amongst tangent upon tangents.
I see. This could very well have something to do with the...
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway?
No, that's not... Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died today. It is just his spirit. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas.
Okay, well, great. Okay, if it doesn't look like it's wrapping up after this, I'm just gonna have to end it and work on it tomorrow.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Hey there!
Dodge this!
Prepare to be blown away!
This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze!
Hey there! Watch out! Coming at ya!
The closer we get to the target, the...
Yeah.
I'm...
Huh?
Okay, yep.
Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became I cannot possibly agree with his actions. Besides, you're the one people like. There's nothing special about gods anyway.
Really?
It's just my opinion, but you shouldn't place too much trust in them, even if the god in question...
Don't trust them and don't hunt them.
Lest I repeat I will...
Huh?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back...
What a strange man.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. At the rite of dissension in Liyue.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Hi, Jean. Haven't seen you in a while.
Mr. Chi, Rosaria told us that you came...
Then your help is greatly appreciated. I just scouted out all of Wolf. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order...
They just like to cause trouble. The Abyss Order already went after Devalin. It's not...
Regardless, whether the reason behind Honorary Knight, please go and check if this god's spirit... Okay, be careful.
Oh, please be wrapping up. Sorry guys, I don't have time for you. Sorry, Animoculus, I don't have time for you. I do have time to grab these though. These are also important materials. Oh my.
Look!
This can't be good.
It's Razor! And the
You, not welcome here.
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly done. If you serve us, we...
What the heck is this serum? Oh no! Is this the same...
Wolves never surrender. But
no matter how...
Here we go again.
Hey there! Attack! That's the way.
To ashes!
Abyssal roar!
Coming at ya!
what's that?
Coming at ya! Where'd that come from? Attack! That's the way. Hey there! Ha! Hey there!
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
Power that ended Haishan!
Coming at ya! A proper send-off from the Stina Love.
Oh, great.
Feeling lucky? Watch out!
Might as well just had a whole new health bar added on.
Freeze.
Coming at ya!
this!
Hey there! A proper send-off from the...
Cool it!
The end!
Dodge this!
Hey there!
The world will fall!
Cool it!
Hey there! Feeling lucky? A proper send-off from Christina with love. Hiya!
The abyss shall rise once again.
Hey there!
The serum. How does an old spirit have no matter?
It disappeared again.
Thank you. You came. Just...
Human Lupercal. But still.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial. But... scary out. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait. So you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas's mind, then lured him?
Thank you. In the future, my claw... You smell danger?
No, we heard about the danger. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask. Excuse?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. It entered into my proving ground by accident, but it could not think. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of...
By the sounds of it, it's possible that
Yes, it could spin.
fireballs. Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller kingdom up. It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving.
Don't know.
Yes, you were. We need to keep investigating something super
Oh
important.
boy, I don't want to
smell
keep going on. Come on, please just have that be the end.
That was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
Fine. I'll go. Oh, nice. I can do that. All right, I'm gonna go talk to Dean, and if this doesn't end it, then I'm just gonna quit.
Quick, look! Up in the sky!
Dane, there you are.
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, if I'm not careful, one day I... But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces. I see. Well then, we can...
Huh?
That information combined, for example, the old story you... Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Ah, Paimon gets it. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered.
Interesting.
Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb... What do you mean?
Huh? Oh, Paimon remembers too. We saw.
We did? Oh, for fuck's sake, what is even happening? I know, as I said, but hopefully I can just... No, I'm not confronting Storm Terror. It looks just like a regular room guard.
Ooh, so what did you see? Huh? What?
This requires another. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is. Let me give it a try.
Okay, what kind of power is that?
And done.
Wow!
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along.
Uh-oh.
The eye of the first field. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, it's...
Prototype?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celeste. Yes.
Oh boy.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No.
Huh?
Okay.
You may doubt me if you wish.
This is
but
coming
I
to an
must
end then,
ensure
yes?
it does, no matter where we may hide it.
Oh!
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we can't have the church get involved.
Destroy it? Well...
Do this. Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the... I'll make
Nope.
sure it doesn't get...
Nope, we're gonna stop there, because that sounds like a fight. That sounds like a fight. Alright. We got a break there. It's getting late. Alright, we'll see you next time.